humans, I'm Yoshiller, and today I shall be beginning a new series on my channel. That's right, I am beginning a walkthrough for Pokémon Scarlet version on the Nintendo Switch. Now, the game is not currently in the Switch. Right now, I've got Sonic Frontiers in there because that just came out last week, but I waited to get a physical copy of Pokémon Scarlet, and I'm going to go ahead and load that in there right now because it wouldn't be a Yoshiller video unless there was some amount of unprofessionalism. Alright, so I shall begin this game in just a moment, but before I do, I want to explain a few things. Yeah, it also wouldn't be a Yoshiller video unless I started things with some sort of lengthy speech, but you folks are allowed to jump ahead. I do have a timestamp here in case you want to skip my introduction, so here's how things are going to have to be. Basically, I was not originally going to do a walkthrough for this game. I was, however, going to do a multiplayer series. That would be my Pokemon Bata series. I was going to power through this game, get Pokemon Bata ready to go, and that was going to be that. And as we grew closer toward this game's official launch date, I decided, you know what? It would be cool to record a blind walkthrough for this game. The game's main appeal is that it's this big open world that you get to explore, and I haven't really recorded a new Pokemon game in a long time. I haven't done that since Pokemon X and Y, and I was kind of beating myself up for having not done it for Pokemon Legends Arceus, so I thought I didn't want to pass up this opportunity. There's also a secondary drawback to any time I want to record any game for my channel, and that's that I can't really do anything in the game unless I'm recording it. And what that means is I can't really freely play Pokemon Scarlet in my own time. I'm doing a series on this game. So anytime I want to play the game has to be when I'm recording videos for whatever series I'm creating. And also, that means that it's very easy for me to fall behind. Everyone else is powering ahead, playing into their own time, playing the Nintendo Switch in handheld mode, so on and so forth. I can't power ahead, which means if I'm gonna do this series, then in the truest sense, I have to sit down and play a majority of the game so that it doesn't get spoiled to me beforehand. And that was an issue I had when I was recording Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild back in the day. I wanted to play more of the game, but if I wanted to play more of the game, I had to record it, and it wasn't always convenient for me to record, so on and so forth. Which means if my friends want to talk about a certain point of the game, I'm not always going to be caught up to them because I have to be recording everything that I'm doing. And with this being a big open world type of game, similar to that of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, it's going to be very easy for me to fall behind, and I don't exactly know how long a series like this would take to complete. I don't know how ambitious of a project this is going to be, and while I normally love doing ambitious projects, maybe it wasn't the greatest idea for me to take on this project at this exact point in time. At least that was my thinking. That was mainly what was deterring me away from wanting to do this series. And that was why I didn't want to record a walkthrough for this game at first. But as time went on, I kind of decided, you know what? I'm willing to understand and accept the fact that if I want to record a series for this game, it's going to set me back. And I was willing to accept that because I knew that opportunities like this weren't always common for me. And I only get one chance to record my first reaction, right? So I decided, you know what? I am going to take up the opportunity to record a walkthrough for this game. And I thought about it and I started commissioning assets and I was like, I'm going to do it and I'm just going to power through this game and we're going to see how things play out. But then just a day or two before the game's official physical release, I started to have second thoughts. I started to think to myself, maybe I don't want to power through this game and rush to get a bunch of videos out. Because one, the game launched digitally several hours before its physical release. So that means that anyone who's going to get the game and do videos on it has probably already far surpassed me. And two, my health already isn't great. I've been staying up late to work on other videos, and I have a lot of other videos that I still need to work on, so it probably isn't the best idea to slam 30 Pokemon Scarlet videos on top of that. I really shouldn't compare myself to other creators. I totally understand. Like, they're gonna beat me out, and I'm gonna rush to do these videos, and chances are nobody's gonna watch them, right? And I know it's not a healthy mindset to have, but it's a mindset that I really needed to consider. And I had to really sit down and think to myself, who am I doing these videos for? Am I doing these videos for my fans or am I doing them for me? I guess I am doing them for me. There are plenty of other videos that I do for my fans. Heck, that's mainly what the multiplayer videos are for. But I decided it's probably not a good idea to do a walkthrough of this game. There's just too many things working against it. I tried to weigh the pros and the cons, and I thought the cons outweighed the pros, so I decided kind of at the last minute that I wasn't going to do a walkthrough for this game. And that if I was going to do multiplayer content, that it would be way down the line, probably when it gained compatibility with Pokemon Home. And then it became this big back and forth in my head because I had to decide what I wanted to do with my production schedule, and I had spontaneously decided that I was going to record this massive walkthrough series for the game, and then I spontaneously decided that I wasn't going to do that. And now here I am spontaneously again deciding that I do want to do that, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't normally do that. I'm spontaneous, sure, but I don't usually flip-flop back and forth, and I just didn't really know what I wanted to do, and it was stressing me out, and it just seemed easier to not record the series altogether. Then, I woke up early this morning. Because there was an ant that somehow got into my bed and crawled up my shoulder, and I felt it, and I kind of like flicked it off, and that woke me up at 5 in the morning. And I had a hard time falling back asleep, and I figured, well, I'm already awake, and I was going to get up early to buy Pokémon Scarlet anyway, and I can't fall back asleep, and I tried working on some other videos, and I was just like, I've already commissioned the assets, I already went to Japan and bought merchandise for this game, I participated in the Splatoon 3 Splatfest that promoted this game and made a big deal about being on Team Fuecoco supremacy, and now at the last second I'm just not going to record this game anymore. Just didn't quite make sense to skip out on this opportunity when all the other cards align. So thanks to a freaking ant, I don't know how it got in my bed and how it crawled up me, but thanks to a freaking ant, I have changed my mind again, and I am now deciding to record Pokemon Scarlet here today. Oh, I probably should have done this whole rant while I was updating the game, huh? Well, I'm doing it now. But hey, I really do want to thank all of you for choosing to watch my series of Pokemon Scarlet and for choosing Pokemon Scarlet. I don't exactly know what all the version differences are. I'm sure there will be version exclusive Pokemon. I'm sure there will be version exclusive trainers and some story beats. But otherwise, if there's completely different gym leaders or a completely different rival team, then I guess I'll find out. But otherwise, I have steered clear of spoilers. Everything that's going to happen in this series from this point onward shall be mostly blind, mostly fresh. Obviously I've seen the starter Pokemon and I've seen what the Pokemon Company has put into trailers, but beyond all of that, I have hardly seen anything. So this series will document my initial experience playing through Pokemon Scarlet and reacting and witnessing everything in the game for mostly the first time. I guess what I'm basically trying to say is, I know that there are a lot of people out there that are covering Pokemon Scarlet and Violet right now, and I really am grateful that you folks out there have chosen to watch my video, my coverage of Pokemon Scarlet. I don't exactly know what this series is going to become just yet, but it all starts here, and I'll figure out the formatting and the editing and the guides and all that as this series goes along. But it looks like my update has finished installing. Awesome. So without further ado, let's begin my new adventure in the Paldea region here in the first part of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough. Thank you all for watching. Aha! Choosing a language, a crucial moment in any Pokemon trainer's journey. Well, I am practicing Japanese every single day, or Nihongo as it's called in Japanese, and this would be a prime opportunity for me to practice my Japanese further, but I am running a series here. My native language is English, and I want to try and create the best videos that I can, so I'm going to play this in my native language of English. Oh, take a look at myself, folks. I can either be one of 4 guys or one of 4 girls, but I am a dude, and while I do have brown hair, I also have blue eyes. And so I either have to settle for brown hair, brown eyes, or blonde hair, blue eyes. And I think I'm going to go for blonde hair, blue eyes, because that is historically what I have done in other Pokemon games. We go for the eye color first, because I know I'll be able to change the hair color later. And then what is my name? Well, folks, you are watching this on the YouTube channel of good old Yoshiller. And since I intend to use this same save file to compete in future Pokemon tournaments and events, I may as well go ahead and have it match my username. So Yoshiller it shall be. Thank you very much. All right, and then I do want to change the hairstyle. Looks like I can do that right off the bat, huh? Oh yeah, here we go. Let's look at some options. So, side braid, can't. Oh, I guess I actually have to press A, huh? No, thank you. No, thank you. Nah. Is it alternating between guy and girl cuts? That's not bad, slicked back. Although I don't normally have my hair like that in real life, but I do kind of like having it there. Long bob, ponytail, cornrows. Pompadour. Oh, short crop. No, pixie cut? Pixie cut kind of matches me a little better. Yeah, I'm thinking pixie cut, and then we need a color. So, light brown, ash brown, dark brown, gold, black. And what about some of the more extreme ones like pink and smoky pink and white? I mean, those aren't my hair colors, but I'm just humoring myself for a bit. Lavender, violet. Oh yeah, these are more extreme. Oh yeah, so there's violet and there's scarlet. I will not be using either of those. Ash purple, silver, ash white, ash blonde. Ash blonde actually looks kind of good. Ash green, dark. There's a lot of colors in this, huh? All right, hang on. Let me look at ash blonde for a second. My hair color is definitely darker than that. Not that this character has to match me 100%, but I do ash brown. Yeah, I might have to be an ash brown or a light brown. No, light brown's too bright. Yeah, I'll do ash brown. Okay, that'll have to do. Boom. I would like to go with this hairstyle, please. Thank you. Even though a beanie is presumably going to cover that later on. And then, how about change look? Can I change my outfit? Oh, I can. Wow, you can change the eye shape. Well then, let's see. Nah, definitely not H. Definitely not H. F. So F adds the little dots underneath the eyes. No, I don't need that. And then G was the one that added like a line underneath. Yes, maybe not G. And then E. D. Yeah, D looks okay. And then C kind of just like rounds that out a little more. B. A. Yeah, I might do B. I'm spending a lot more time on this than I thought. I did not think this is how the game was gonna start. I thought this was gonna all have to be unlocked later. It's a nice change of pace to have it start now. So B, C, D. So wait, so that's D. I see. So B is like a little softer. D is a little sharper. Maybe I will do B. Yeah, let's just do B. That'll do. And then that adds full on eyelashes. Okay, so we'll do B. And then we gotta do the color. So I said ash brown for that. Oh no, I don't have. That's for eyelashes, which I'm not really showing. I just gotta have the outline there. Yeah. So now we need the eyebrows. So I'm okay having slightly bigger eyebrows. What I really want to do is be able to like rotate them. I see. Oh, these are actually kind of getting worse as I go along. Although D isn't bad. Yeah, I was never really one to style my eyebrows. I think we'll do D. I think D3 was pretty good. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, D3. And then we want that to be ash brown. There we go. That's looking a little better. That's looking a little more like me now, isn't it? Okay, and then the mouth. Big old mouth. Well, that's like a little bit of a cat mouth, which I'm not opposed to. Big mouth, small mouth, cat mouth. No, I definitely want a smile. So let's see. So maybe 7 isn't bad. 1. Yeah, maybe not the cat mouth. 6. Yeah, I think 7's the way to go. Okay. And then, do I want to have lipstick? You know, I kind of don't. Nothing against people who wear lipstick, but it's not really my thing. A pale pink isn't bad. I do got pink lips, but we're gonna do no color on the lips. And then beauty spots. Oh, I mean, I do have pimples from time to time, but I don't think I need a beauty spot. I used to have one of these. Oh wow, you can do multiple beauty spots? Golly. I used to have one of these on my Mii. I was like, look, I got a pimple. But those days are over. Now I've just got like a 5 o'clock shadow blocking that. Now freckles, oof, no thank you. No thank you, no thank you. I do not have that many freckles on my face. All right, that will probably do it. I guess you can't really adjust the eyebrows like you can with a Mii, but that looks quite like me. I was, however, hoping that I could change the outfit, but I guess I can't quite do that just yet. So, I think that's gonna be everything. My name is Yoshiller. I'm playing the game in English. I've got ash brown hair and ash brown eyebrows and gray eyes. Let's move it to it. Woo! A new journey is about to begin in this new generation. That's me. That's my card. I made sure to smile for my photo at the Naranja Academy. All right. Remember these details. They're going to be important later. This will be on the test. I mean, heck, it says right there, I'm at the Naranja Academy. I'm sure that academy has some sort of test. Enrollment complete. Whenever you see now saving on the screen, your progress is being automatically saved. All right, don't mess with the now saving button. That's very important. That will also be on the test. Aha! And this is the part of the game where I can finally access my character's movement and make them twirl around in a circle! All right, I'm glad that's still there, although I don't quite stick the landing in this game. Oh, and I can mess around with the camera already in my room. Whoa, well, that's quite the perspective I wanted, but no, that's okay. So folks, this is me. I am Yoshiller. And another thing I immediately observed is right here, this is my Nintendo Switch. You might notice that it has green and pink Joy-Cons on the side, and that is because that is currently the color of the Joy-Cons that I am using to play this game, green and pink. Green on the left, pink on the right, because that is the Japanese combination. If you buy your Joy-Cons in America, you actually get pink on the left and green on the right. So the only reason I even own these Joy-Cons is because I went to Japan. Just kind of a souvenir, something I wanted to point out. So a nice little touch. The Joy-Con colors on this Switch will match whatever Joy-Con colors you're using for here. And if you're just using a Pro Controller, then I think this will default to regular old gray. But yeah, nice. Nice to see that I can already adjust my camera here in the bedroom. This is a nice loft. I have said that if I ever get my dream apartment or my dream house, I do want a loft. I just want that. Yeah, just above the base floor of the building. Oh, the pet squirrel, of course, the pet Squovit. Yeah, I did have a Squovit plush upstairs, didn't I? Squovit's fine, it's a cute enough Pokemon. I think as far as early game rodent Pokemon are concerned, I think Sentra is probably my favorite, but Squovit's fine. If that's the Pokemon that happens to be in this region, then so be it. Also, this is a nice looking kitchen. Good morning, Yoshiller. Good morning, Yoshiller. Oh, already in your uniform and everything? Well, it is your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Well, what timing? Maybe that's the very thing we're waiting for. Yoshiller, get the door, would you? Yeah, okay. And if it's not the thing we're waiting for, then that's just really gonna kill the vibe now, isn't it? Is this our front door over here? Or is this gonna be the mom's room? I can see this being either or. This room is used just for storage. You don't need to go in. Excuse you. Sometimes the storage room is the most important room to need to be able to go in. In fact, that's unsafe if you can't access the storage room. Oh, do forgive the intrusion. Guess we don't lock the doors around here. You, Master Yoshiller, yes? You can just call me Yoshiller. In fact, you can call me Yoshi. A lot of people call me that. You can even call me Shiller. Or you can go through the middle if you want and call me Oshill. Now, maybe call me Yoshi or Shiller. But Master Yoshiller, that does sound fancy. On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Naranja Academy. You may call me Mr. Clabel. The director? And you came in person to help my son with his first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. Why would you introduce yourself like that? Hi, I'm responsible for this major school system. I'm also responsible for anything that may possibly go wrong with it. Like, who introduces themselves like that? Okay, I guess it adds a sense of humbleness to you, so I can respect that. Well, thank you for the documents. I am already getting weird vibes from you. You barged in, you're late showing up with the documents, and you introduce yourself saying, I'm in charge of any failures that may happen, but maybe I'm overjudging you. I don't know, man. He comes into our house, mentions that he's very forgetful, mentions that he's in charge of the failures of his company, and then asks for a cup of tea. Oh, no, Mom's just offering it. Can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. Yoshiller, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you go head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat as well. I mean, I live in a loft, not my own room, so I'll be able to hear everything you guys are saying. Unless you guys are taking this outside. Whatever. Yeah, I'll go grab my hat. Can I put a beanie on, or is that disrespectful? When I wore a beanie in high school, they didn't mind because it was a beanie, but they did tell you to not wear a hat. So I don't know. Let's see. I guess I gotta go over to my closet then? Let's see. It's your very own wardrobe adorned with Pokemon stickers. Yeah, what stickers do I got here? I got an Applin, I got a Hatterene, and a Drifloon. Those are Pokemon that I guess I kinda like, but they're not Pokemon I've ever competed with. Let's see, there's my hat and my bag. It's your soft, fluffy bed. It got a lovely sun-warmed scent. I want this. Ready to put your hat? and grab your bag. Yes. Here we go. Nice. 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 It's all so nice. That's me. You can press the X button to open the main menu. Select the save option from this menu to save all the progress you've made on your adventure so far. When you open your bag, you'll find some key items inside, including your adventure guide. Check it out whenever you want to review handy tips like these that you receive along your adventure. Great. X for menu options. Well, I have the regular options menu, and there's a few things I want to do right off the bat. One, I want to change text speed to fast. I do not want to skip move learning. I do want to automatically send to boxes. Nicknames, yeah, I want that. Vertical camera controls, that can all be fine. Show nicknames, yes please. Skip cutscenes, now we want that. Controller rumble on, helping functions. I'm gonna turn that, I'm gonna leave that on for now, but I might turn that off later. All right, but the main thing was changing the text speed to fast. There we go. All right, and then do I have anything in the bag from the get-go? That is all looking like a no, although there is something in the key items. The adventure guide, of course! Of course I've got the adventure guide. It just tells me that I can use the adventure guide. Great! I'm all set then. When do I learn to use my legs more actively and start running? All right, here we go. What do we got? I also appreciate that I full-on rotate 45 degrees whenever I want to go down the stairs. So like, check this out. You go on here and then you just rotate down the stairs. Nice. Okay, so are you guys finished discussing everything you guys needed to discuss? Because I'm basically just rambling at this point. Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh, gracious, how very careless of me. Look at you go, just messing up the vibes all over the place. I had entirely forgotten that I have something else for you, Master Yoshiller, a most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Dude is very forgetful. I get weird vibes with him. I hope he didn't weird you out too much. I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? Yeah, I think it is best if you come with me. Who knows what's gonna happen. Are you coming? All right, well then I can go by myself. Maybe just like creep out the window and see what happens. I have no idea what this guy's gonna do. It was late showing up my documents. He remembered something very important at the last second. Introduces himself in a weird way. I don't know. What do we got? I'll tell you what we got. We got a really nice house. Oh, she did walk outside with me. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a very cool house indeed. How we doing? Right then, dear Pokemon. Time to come out of your Pokeballs. Look at all the Premier Balls this guy has in his belt. Hey, there we go. There are the big three marketable ones. There's a cat, there's a duck, and there's a pepper apple gator thing. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. Fuecoco, the fire croc Pokemon. And Quaxly, the duckling Pokemon. They're all very good company. Why? They usually refuse to even leave by my side. Oh, see, Fuecoco like walked up first. He knew I was destined to pick him. What's this? So it turns out they're far more interested in you, Master Yoshiller, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. Do I get to take all three of them then? I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with the decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. No, my mind is made up, all right. Well, now if you'll excuse me until next we meet. Well, goodbye, you guys. I mean, if they're just gonna stay here. What a mannerly fellow. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. I apologize that this voice is really obnoxious, but it's not gonna last too far beyond this first part of this walkthrough, I imagine. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Isn't that a bad idea, though, to have, like, these three creatures have strong attachment to me, and then to separate them and just pick one? Isn't that bad? All right. I got the Rotom phone. Yeah, so the Rotom phone was basically a mainstay since Generation 7. It is a phone with the Ghost-type Pokemon Rotom absorbed into it, so it has a little bit of a personality. Well, I guess they got those all over the world now. The latest model of smartphone, a Pokemon called Rotom, lives within it, and it can be used to run all sorts of handy apps. It's a brand new phone! According to the instructions, you can check the map app by pressing the Y button. It'll help keep you from getting lost, so take good care of your gadget, okay? Now off you go, have fun! Great. Well, I got my Rotom phone, everybody, and then I've got these 3 creatures who are gonna really grow attached to me. Oh, never mind, they're all just gonna head on their way. Well, I've kind of already mentioned this, but I have strongly decided that I'm going to use Fuecoco. For you see, I have generally picked the fire starter across each generation of Pokemon. There are only very few times where I haven't, and it was always the grass starter in the times when it wasn't the fire starter. But I mean, just look at this guy. He's a fire crocodile looking thing. Look at him. He's so happy. I like him oh so much. And while Bayleaf might be my all-time favorite Pokemon, and that in and of itself is a grass starter, this is not Bayleaf. This is Fuecoco. And look at him go. Oh, Fuecoco. I think we're gonna get along just fine. Quaxly can fly off, and Sprigatito's a cat. It can probably take care of itself. But Fuecoco, I think you and I will grow together ever more. So I just want to see what Fuecoco does. We're gonna finish this walk. I'm gonna tell that weird professor guy that you are gonna be the one that I keep. And then we are going to have a grand old adventure in the Paldea region together. And then you'll evolve, and I'll compete in competitive battles with you, and it's going to be a grand old time. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, now I can run. Check this out. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. This is basically how I move in real life. I basically just run everywhere. Although I should probably make sure that the Pokemon are getting along just fine, and that I'm not letting them linger behind. Where are you going, buddy? Buddy, where are you going? We got to go see the master professor dude. You need to come with me. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Come with me. Let's run together, Fuecoco! Go, 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 go! All right, but I shouldn't be looking back at where I am. I should be looking at where I'm going. So Fuecoco, I trust that you'll follow. Let's go talk to the professor, and let's inform him that you are the starter Pokemon that I intend to choose on my all-new adventure right here, right now. Let's do it. Look at him go. Look at him waddle. I love him. Oh, I've made my choice. I made my choice long before I inserted this game's cartridge into my Nintendo Switch. I am totally going with the Fire Croc Fuecoco. Check this out. Buenas! We haven't met, have we? I must say I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. I did run over here. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our Academy's newest student, Master Yoshiller. You will be attending as of today. So you're that kid who moved in up the road. We just moved into that house up the road. Man, then my in-game mom must be making bank because that is a nice house. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nemona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Wanna be friends? Do you like Fuecoco? But sure, we can be friends. Love that enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine. I hope so. Miss Nemona is president of our student council and a champion-ranked trainer in her own right. Champion-ranked, huh? You're telling me she's the champion of the region, or is that something different? I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now, you and me. Yeah? Easy now. You two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later. And get to know one another better, of course. We're gonna be neighbors and classmates? Nice! We'll be able to battle all we want. I'm all for that. I love battling. On that note, Master Yoshiller. Have you decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner? I have. I decided that a long time ago. They're all cute. The Pokemon Company has a way of making each of the 3 starter Pokemon always knock it out of the park with each generation. But I'm going with the Fire Croc. I gotta go with my man Fuecoco. Look at him. He's got Kraft mac and cheese on his belly. What's not to love about him? He's like a pepper apple crocodile thing with a big old smile. The burning hot sparks it scatters will fry any and all plants in a flash. Would you like to go with our good fire-type Pokemon Fuecoco here? I would absolutely love to do that. You chose Fuecoco! Would you like to give Fuecoco a nickname? Yes, I would. So he's a fire-type. It is a boy. It shows the gender of the Pokemon right there at the top. I would have accepted it even if it was a girl. But since it is a boy, we are going to go with the nickname of Fry Guy, because it is fire type and it fries the opponents and it is a male, ergo a guy. So Fry Guy, you and I are going to be best buddies. Here we go. Welcome to the team, Fry Guy. It all starts with you. Aw, he barely even fits on my shoulder. He's got good balance though. I'll tell you what. Look at him. I just want to hug him. Fuecoco seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Yoshiller. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked away safely inside a Pokeball. Oh, alright. What if he wants to go for a walk? Oh. Yoshiller, I can't believe you actually chose Fuecoco. I mean, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. I mean, don't we? I figure he matches my personality the best. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Director Clavo? Oh, but did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the Academy, Miss Nemona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Yoshiller while he raises his own new partner. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Yoshiller here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes! Since Yoshiller chose Fuecoco, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Sprigatito. Welcome to the team. Ah! Alright then. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. Yeah? I can do that. As you may have noticed, Miss Nemona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. Well, so am I! I'm gonna go join her on the beach in just a moment. Now, can I battle any wild Pokemon before I get there, or does she have to be the very first Pokemon I fight? And I can now check this. I can see where I am on the map. The handy Rotom phone is a popular item used throughout the Paldea region. Adding apps to it gives us a trainer access to a variety of useful functions. Using the map app, you can find useful information about the Paldea region. If you move the map cursor over your own icon and then move the right stick from side to side, you'll rotate your own view along with the map. Handy for getting yourself oriented. You can use the left stick to move a magnifying glass around. Okay, I do like the little eyes on it. That's kind of cute. The flying taxi service can take you to some places you visited before. Places that you can fly to are indicated with a feather mark. Try taking a flight. Great. All good. Boop, boop, boop. So that's where I am. And then that is where I need to be. The first day of school. And then also there is a Weasel and a Wingull there. Good to know. All right. Well, I will actually see if I can see the Weasel or the Wingull from here. Is that the idea? I guess not. All right, then. I see no reason why I shouldn't just go straight to the beach and battle her, then. You want to be my first opponent here in the Paldea region? That is your choice, and you will have the honor of being my first defeated opponent. All right. Let's go. What you got for me? Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So, you ready to battle me, Yoshiller? Oh, I am ready. I mean, what else am I going to do? Sit down at that table over there? Perfecto! I'm so excited. For this battle, I think I'll use Miss Nemona. I trust you remember that Master Yoshiller is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. When did I say I was inexperienced in Pokemon battling? I have been using Pokemon to learn how to read. I have been playing Pokemon since as long as I could speak words from my mouth. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead. Maybe she is a champion and has some of the toughest Pokemon in the region. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Wouldn't that be quite the plot twist? Come on, Yoshiller, let us have a fruitful battle. Let's get it on! Oh, I'm liking that battle music. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Nemona. Yeah, alright. Starting off with Sprigatito. You messed up! You chose the one that's weak to me. Well, that's fine. You chose quite a cute Pokemon. Can't say I blame you. If I had to choose something after Fuecoco, it would have been Sprigatito. The important thing is that Quaxly is just sitting up there. Now then, we are going to battle, and I do know plenty about my type matchups. I know that fire is super effective toward grass. Yada, yada, yada. We're gonna go for it. Although, I probably should have looked at my Fuecoco's stats. I can do that afterward. We could see what type of nature it is, what its highest stats are. I'll do that after this battle. For now, this should be a 2-hit KO scenario. Should not be a tough battle to win at all. But it is a tutorial battle. It is supposed to teach me the mechanics of the game. So we're just gonna go ahead and use Ember one more time. And then Tail Whip. Well, that doesn't help you very much now, does it? Because you're about to be donezo. Thank you and goodbye. Sprigatito! Go, 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 go. Good job, Fry Guy! You're the best! We won our first battle together! 63 experience gets you to level 6. Ooh, and I am liking those little icons off to the left, little cartoon figures of you. I like that a lot. Wow, not bad, neighbor. Got 300 Poke-Yen and prize money. Look at you winning your first battle ever. You've got even more potential than I thought. You're gonna be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again, just one more battle. Are we allowed to? There's that Quaxly again. Master Yoshiller and his Fuecoco are surely weary already from the last battle. I don't know, if it's a 2-hit KO again, I'm totally down to go again. Especially since I leveled up. Ah, sorry, I kinda got caught up on all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Yoshiller. Same to your Fuecoco, too. Let's battle again soon. Oh, definitely. We'll definitely battle more. Yeah? You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nemona? I'm sure he can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir! Oh, that reminds me, since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need. Oh man, here's this guy goes, recommending apps for my smartphone. Alright, what do you want? These days I just use my smartphone for calling people, answering emails, and responding to people on Twitter, and taking photos. Did you give me a camera? Oh, a Pokedex? The Pokedex is good too. The Pokedex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app our homeroom teacher, Miss Jock. It's a super handy app our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jock, actually made it himself. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokedexes. It's quite the age we live in now. Oof, filling out a Pokedex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take. Oh, no, I suppose you can't. Yet no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work toward the goal of completing your Pokedexes. Now, Miss Nemona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Ooh, are you in trouble? Ooh, he's gonna talk with your parents. You would be doing me quite the favor. Is this a punishment? As punishment, you must take me to the school. Then I leave him in your capable hands. All right, little one, it's time you and I were on our way. Bye, Quaxly. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokedex along with all my battling. Oh, right. Speaking of Pokedexes, Yoshiller, you've probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. All right, well, before I do anything else, I kind of want to know my Fuecoco a little more. But yeah, I can press the minus button to open the Pokedex app on my Rotom phone in a flash. I can also navigate the Pokedex by pressing the X button from the map app. Yeah, so now I can press X and I will have, oh, okay, I can heal stuff. The auto heal feature will automatically select items from your bag and use them to heal your Pokemon. Oh, that's nice. To use auto heal, highlight the Pokemon you want to heal from the main menu and press the minus button. And then You can use potions. Okay, so it's going to use the weakest healing items first. Interesting to know. Okay, cool. And then I want to look at the boxes. I can access Pokemon from my boxes at any time. Right now I have no Pokemon in the boxes. These will get filled up as soon as I have more than 6 Pokemon in my party. But what I want to look at is good old Fry Guy. Once again, love the little cartoon image of him over to the left. Let's check his summary. So this Fry Guy here is a pure fire type. He is currently level 6. As for his his ability is Blaze. We'll talk about that first. So when he's low on health, his fire moves will actually do more damage. And then before we actually talk about his specific moves, we're going to see what he is. He is hardy by nature, which I think is a neutral nature. What that means is none of my stats objectively go up or down. Depending on what nature your Pokemon has, that might determine which of your stats is better than the other. His special attack stat is higher than his physical attack stat. And that's important because his special attack that he has right there is Ember, whereas Tackle is a physical attack. Now, if I use Leer, that'll lower my opponent's regular defense, which will make Tackle in and of itself a stronger move to use. But Tackle only has 40 base power. Ember has 40, but I get same type attack bonus from it, which is a 1.5 times multiplier. So that means Ember actually does 60 base power. And it's a special attack, and my special attack stat is currently at 13, whereas my regular attack stat is at 12. So as you can see, I know plenty about Pokemon. There's a lot to know about Pokemon, and I will utilize all my Pokemon knowledge to become the #1 Pokemon trainer in this game, and will hopefully become a Pokemon master. And then, yeah, that's just the graph view. We'll see what Fuecoco becomes. But for now, hardy nature, special attack stat is higher than his regular attack stat, and we're going to use that to my advantage. For now, I'm going to try to keep each of these videos condensed down to 30, 40-minute chunks, but maybe as the walkthrough goes on, each of these parts will become like an hour or 2 hours long. We'll see. I'll figure out the formatting of this walkthrough as I continue to play this game. But all I know is this part of my walkthrough is over, and I've got my Fuecoco Fry Guy buddy with me to join me on my adventure. So that wraps up this part, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!